Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz traces its roots to 1886, when Carl Benz built what's widely considered the first petrol-powered automobile, the Benz patent motorwagen. At the same time, Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach were independently developing high-speed internal combustion engines in another part of Germany. They weren't competitors at first. They didn't even work together. The name Mercedes came later, named after Mercedes Jelinek, the daughter of a businessman who raced Daimler cars and insisted they carry her name. After World War I nearly crippled the German economy, Benz and CA and Daimler Motorengesellschaft merged in 1926, creating Mercedes-Benz. From day one, the brand stood for engineering, prestige, innovation, and luxury, and that identity has barely changed in over a century. BMW didn't start as a car company at all. Founded in 1916 by Karl Rapp, Gustav Otto, Franz Josef Popp, and Camillo Castiglione, BMW originally built aircraft engines, which is why the blue and white roundel reflects the Bavarian flag and is often mistaken for a spinning propeller. After World War I, Germany was banned from producing aircraft engines, forcing BMW to pivot. They moved into motorcycles first and did extremely well. BMW's first car arrived in 1928 after purchasing a small manufacturer called Dixie. Instead of chasing luxury immediately, BMW focused on driver involvement, balance, and performance. By the 1930s, BMW had established itself as a maker of sporty, well-engineered vehicles, a philosophy that eventually became their modern identity, the ultimate driving machine. Volkswagen literally means the people's car, founded in 1937 by the German Labor Front, with the aim of building an affordable, reliable car that ordinary Germans could own. The car that defined this mission became the Volkswagen Beetle. Its early history is closely tied to pre-war Germany, but after World War II, Volkswagen's factory was rebuilt under British supervision, and against expectations, it survived. The Beetle went on to become one of the best-selling cars of all time, turning Volkswagen into a global powerhouse. What started as a simple utility brand eventually evolved into one of the largest automotive groups in the world, owning everything from family hatchbacks to high-performance luxury vehicles. Opel is one of Germany's oldest industrial companies, founded in 1862 by Adam Opel, but not for cars. Opel originally made sewing machines, then bicycles, before producing its first automobile in 1899. By the early 20th century, Opel had become Germany's largest car manufacturer, focusing on practical, affordable vehicles for the growing middle class. In 1929, Opel was acquired by General Motors and rebranded to other countries under the name Vauxhall, giving it access to global production methods and scale, though the brand retained its German identity. Opel's role was never about luxury or extreme performance. It was about accessible engineering, reliability, and mass appeal, the backbone of everyday German motoring. Audi's story starts with August Horch, an engineer who originally founded a company using his own surname, Horch, which means listen in German. After being forced out of his own company, he wasn't allowed to use the Horch name again, so he translated it into Latin, Horch Audi. The four rings in Audi's logo represent a 1932 merger between four struggling manufacturers, Audi, DKW, Horch, and Wanderer, together forming Auto Union. Audi later rose to prominence through motorsport, especially rally racing in the 1980s, with its revolutionary Quattro all-wheel drive system, which permanently reshaped performance cars. Audi became synonymous with technology-led progress, summed up perfectly in their slogan, Vorsprung durch Technik, progress through technology. Porsche was founded in 1931 by Ferdinand Porsche, not as a car manufacturer, but as an engineering consultancy. Ferdinand Porsche worked on everything from race cars to tractors, and yes, he also played a role in designing the original Volkswagen Beetle. Porsche's first actual car arrived in 1948, the Porsche 356, lightweight, rear-engined, and built with performance as the priority. That DNA carried directly into the 911, launched in 1964, a car whose basic layout still exists today. Porsche built its reputation on motorsport success, precision engineering, and refusing to follow trends, even when people said the rear-engine layout made no sense. Maybe you own one of these legendary car makes yourself. If so, let us know in the comment section what you have and why it's important to you. Thanks for watching through to the end. Consider subscribing to not miss any interesting car history videos, maintenance tips, and more. Safe journeys.